Fuck Walmart, I'ma come through shooting. I'ma shop a car. I'ma come through shooting. Yup, have a car, I'm looting. I don't give a motherfucking fuck. I'ma come through stupid. Don't make me do it no more. Body and brain is so sore. Can't keep doing this, wanna quit. Serving all these folks that don't give a shit. I'ma come through black.
This Walmart in Beaver Creek, Ohio, it's at 3360 Pentagon Road in Beaver Creek, Ohio. It's also called the Fairfield Crossing. There were a couple interesting events that happened here with gunmen. First event was when the police killed John Crawford Jr. in here, and he had a toy gun. And the second is when in November of 23, Benjamin Jones walked right in the door with a rifle at this Walmart here in Beaver Creek, Ohio. Take a look. Me and Nicole have shopped in there.
While the following footage is highly intense, it doesn't show anyone being physically harmed or injured. On November 21st, 2023 at approximately 8:35 p.m., a man clad in dark clothing strolls through the Walmart's entrance unnoticed. He has a camouflage backpack slung over his shoulder and a firearm lowered at his side. Moments from now, he will execute a diabolical act of violence against unsuspecting shoppers. Just ahead of him, a pair of shoppers sort through holiday-themed products before the suspect turns toward them and points his finger. Though the man has not yet acted on his atrocious plan, a 911 operator soon receives an unsettling phone call. The following footage has mostly never been seen before.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
Hey, Walmart in Beaver Creek.
Okay, what's going on?
There's a dude that walked in here with a rifle.
There's someone that came in the Walmart with a gun.
Yep, with a rifle.
Suddenly, the conversation devolves into a frenzied panic.
What was he wearing?
Like a type of fatigue pants.
Wearing what pants?
He's shooting.
He's shooting?
He's shooting. He just shot. He's shooting.
Sir, I can't hear anything. What's going on? Sir.
Moments later, a flood of frightened calls crashes into emergency services.
There's a dude shooting in the store. Me and my fiance.
All Beaver Creek units respond to Walmart. It is an active shooter. Okay, what's going on? What do you see?
Me and my fiance, everybody took off running outside, but me and my fiance was in the cereal aisle.
Do you know if anyone shot?
No, but dude walked in. I thought he had a BB gun, and he looked at me, said hi, and kept walking. But I hear him talking.
Okay, do you...
ladies.
Okay.
Out of breath, we just ran.
While some people manage to escape the store, others are not so lucky.
We're coming, honey, we're coming. I want you to get somewhere safe and do not engage with anybody. Just stay where you are until we get help there, okay? Where do we go? We're coming, okay? Just stay somewhere safe. Don't move, okay? Are you in Walmart or are you outside?
I'm inside the Walmart. I'm in Subway. I'm dug down behind the tables.
Okay. Okay, do you know if anybody's been shot?
No, everybody's running out the door. I'm up under the table. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, stay under the table for me, okay? Everybody's getting there, okay? Go ahead. They're all coming, okay? Stay where you are. Do not move. Do not make any noise, okay?
As the calls continue to pour in, dozens of officers race to the scene to rescue the victims and capture the shooter before it's too late.
Shooter in the cereal section of the store.
13837.
As police raid the building, nothing prepares them for the gruesome scene inside. The officers pair off and begin clearing the outer sections of the store with extreme caution, aware that the shooter is inside and heavily armed.
Police department! Anybody back here? Keep your hands up so we can see them. All right, you see me? Right here. Follow me. Yes, yes. Stay on us. Go. Stay with us. You good on this pace?
I'm good.
Yep.
Everybody here?
How many of you are there?
4.
All right.
Deep inside the Wal-Mart store, surveillance footage shows the shooter calmly moving through the aisles, with some shoppers desperately escaping his path. However, others don't seem to realize the tremendous danger they're in. Police later identified the shooter as 20-year-old Benjamin Jones. When his younger brother and sister are later interviewed by detectives, they are just as shocked as anyone else.
Sure, he would say a lot of stuff, but you wouldn't. I wouldn't have in a million years thought he was going to do something like this. So he was getting to that age where he wanted to go out and do things for himself. He wanted to be independent. But every time he tried, he would get stopped. He wanted to join the army, but then he had some mental health issues that they denied him access for because he had to see a hospital or whatever.
He always cared about our animals. He always cared about us as people. He was a very, very caring person. And no part of me would have ever thought that he was capable of hurting other people. Not like this, at least.
Despite their surprise at learning what their brother is capable of, Benjamin's family will soon reveal several startling ideas that possibly motivated his violent actions. At the crime scene just outside in the store's parking lot, another harrowing call reaches dispatchers, describing a victim with critical injuries.
Are you with the person who shot?
He is bleeding very bad.
Okay.
There's a lot of blood.
Do you still see the shooter?
I'm sorry?
Do you still see the shooter?
No, the cops are inside right now.
Okay. All right. Are you with the person that's bleeding?
We just need somebody here now. She got shot in her head or she fell and busted her head or something. There's a lot of blood.
While help is on the way, one of the victims takes to Facebook to warn local residents about the brutal attack inside the store.
If you guys know anybody who's at Beaver Creek Walmart right now, call and check on your people. I was literally just shopping for Thanksgiving stuff, and this guy walked right past me with an assault rifle and started shooting. I don't know if he shot people or if people are dead or what is going on, but I ran. So if you guys know anybody that's in Walmart right now, call and check on them because he shot 10 times. He walked right past me. I was scared. I thought you were inside.
As police clear the building, the twisted reason driving the shooter to commit such a wicked act remains to be uncovered. The situation continues to grow dire as more callers choke the emergency lines, pleading for help.
There's a lot of people out here right now.
Okay.
It's okay.
The victim, Amanda, had been shopping with her mother when they heard the explosive sounds of gunfire. Realizing the nightmare was real, they immediately fled for the exit, when suddenly the shooter fired a bullet which struck Amanda's head. Somehow, she and her mother made it out to the parking lot before Amanda collapsed.
It's okay. Nobody listen. You can't put your head. I'm sorry. You can't put your head. Nobody. It's okay. out. I can't hold her. Like, we are holding her down as much as we can. She's fighting us.
What did you say, Tia?
The situation is equally grim inside as officers in the center of the store find more victims to assist.
Good?
Are you okay? Are you hit? You been shot?
I got the front.
Negative. It's going to be a drink section. Where have you been shot at, man?
I'm thinking in the back.
In the back? Okay, I'm going to check you out real quick, okay? Just stay right there for me, alrighty?
Police will soon learn that the victim, Tiara, was shot 7 times. Additionally, her purse and cell phone were later discovered to have bullet holes. As EMTs finally arrive on scene, officers provide an armed guard to ensure they're able to safely provide emergency medical assistance to all victims. As civilians escape the horrifying situation, police urgently gather traumatized witnesses in the parking lot.
Do we have anybody that's injured at all? Nobody is injured, right? Nobody needs any medical attention whatsoever? Everybody's okay? All right, by a show of hands, how many people witnessed what took place? Keep your hands up so I can see you if you witnessed it. Those of you that witnessed it, can you come over here to the left?
Hauntingly, one of the victims later described the shooter's target selection as taking aim at people who were running from him and not the people who were willing to stand there. As officers continue clearing Wal-Mart, they search every possible hiding place, knowing there could be another wounded victim. They'd found the shooter, Benjamin, earlier during a search, but not in a way anyone anticipated.
Police department, please. I'm clear.
They discovered 2 women who managed to barricade themselves inside the fitting rooms, terrified of the danger that lurked just outside the door seconds ago.
Hello, police department? Yes. Are anybody injured? Yeah. Any weapons? No. Let me see your hands, please. Just all hands, please. We're hiding. How many are you got? 2. Me and my sister. Okay. We're hiding. Are you okay? Yes, I'm scared to death. Okay. Did they get the guys? They did. Come on. Okay.
Despite the chaos and tragedy inflicted by Benjamin's actions, officers eventually rescue all victims and secure the building. This is because of what Benjamin eventually did that turned the case on its head. The first 2 responding officers, Dylan Zimmerman and Joseph Desjardins, arrived on scene approximately 6 minutes after the shooting began. As their vehicles pull up to the store, their sirens alert Benjamin, who ducks down and scrambles towards the vision center. He quickly pushes past the barrier to hide around a corner, hoping the officers don't notice him. Just as Officer Zimmerman makes his way around the corner of the vision center, the unthinkable happens.
Got him. 138 shooters down.
Benjamin took his own life mere seconds after the officers entered the building. The overwhelming feeling of what they fought through reflects in their conversations, as some of them take a moment to check with their families and each other.
This went from full to real in about 2 seconds.
Dude, I was sitting there, I was like, I better slow down.
Yeah.
I need to get here, but I need to not die.
The FBI would report that based on the evidence collected, including 2 journals Benjamin kept, the attack may have been at least partially inspired by racially motivated violent extremist ideology. According to his family, Benjamin suffered from mental health issues which spiraled after a tumultuous relationship with his girlfriend ended. His family was unaware that he acquired a gun just 2 days before the devastating attack. When detectives later speak with Benjamin's mother, she provides unsettling information about some recent comments her son made.
Did he talk about doing anything like tonight? Did he talk about hurting anybody?
I don't know that he ever said that. He would do anything like that. He would just say, like, sometimes that's what people have to do, you know?
With no manifesto found to explain his horrific crime, no one knows what could have possibly caused Benjamin to commit such an unspeakable act. However, while many have speculated about what his true motive was, we may never know for certain. Miraculously, all 4 of the gunshot victims survived their injuries.
Black gentleman walking up.
Describe it.
Black gentleman walking up, holding what looks to be an AR-15. Called the police. Waving at people, waving at little children, waving the gun, and.
Do you remember what aisle you were down, or?
It was down the tool aisle and the pets aisle.
Pets aisle.
Yeah.
And when you say he had the gun, he was waving. I mean, what was?
So that's not the first incident that they've had in that store. Jonathan Crawford, he was a little bit disturbed, but he picked up a BB gun. He was walking around with it. He was shopping for other stuff, and somebody called and said that he was waving the gun around at people and all that. But no, the police officers killed him. He had no warning, no nothing. He's not doing anything. He's just looking at items. Because somebody said he was pointing that gun at someone, in which he didn't. He did not do that. You'll see the police officers come up here in just a second. They don't warn him or nothing. Just boom, boom. This is because this fool.
Black gentleman walking up.
This fool right here gave a wrong detail.
Black gentleman walking up, holding what looks to be an AR-15. Called the police. Waving at people, waving at little children, waving the gun.
He ain't waving at nobody.
Do you remember what aisle you were down, or?
It was down the tool aisle and the pets aisle.
Pets aisle?
Yeah.
And when you say he had the gun, he was waving, I mean, what was he doing? Was he saying anything? What was he doing with this gun?
He was just waving at children, people, items. I couldn't hear anything that he was saying.
He was not.
So.
When you saw that, I mean, what's going through your mind? You're seeing this guy waving this gun around inside Walmart.
I'm thinking that he's either going to rob the place or he's there to shoot somebody else. It looks kind of serious as far as he didn't really want to be looked at, and whenever people did look at him, he was pointing the gun at people and everything, so just really off-putting. Once the police got there, they told him, they came around the corner and said, put it down. They said it 2 times, and then
they did not tell him to put it down.
Decided to swing the rifle to the officer pointing at them.
No.
So the officer shot him twice.
That guy got him killed.
There was just one of the officers?
Yes.
There was 2 there, though, correct?
There was about 4.
About 4.
Yeah.
Okay. But only one of them, you said, shot the gun?
Yes. Yeah.
Did you watch any news reports? Do you know which officer it was that fired the gun?
I don't know his name.
Okay. Do you know his picture?
If I saw him, yeah.
I might show that to you later, by the way. I have pictures of the 2 that they said were there.
Yeah.
You said there was 4. So when you see the officer fire his weapon, what happens then?
He went down, threw his weapon, and then he tried to get back up and go either for the officer or for the gun again. And that's when the officer grabbed a hold of him and put him down.
Absolutely not true.
And then took him out on the gurney.
Tonight's big story, we're hearing for the first time what went on inside the Walmart in Beaver Creek.
About the suspect shot by police and the mother who died days before her wedding. Hey there, everybody, I'm Jack Atherton.
And hello, I'm Deborah Lynch.
She died of a heart attack later.
Beaver Creek and explains how everything unfolded. Elise.
Jack and Deborah, Beaver Creek police say they got a 911 call about a man inside the Walmart waving around a rifle-like weapon and even pointing it at kids. The call's the dispatcher. It plays out moment by moment what was happening inside.
The gentleman walking around with a gun in the store.
That's the call to 911 dispatchers that alerted Beaver Creek police.
Is he got it pulled out?
Yeah, he's like pointing at people. He's like loading it right now.
Beaver Creek police say 2 of their officers arrived on scene within 3 minutes, and you can hear what happened next.
What's going on?
Gunshots in the store.
Gunshots rang out. Beaver Creek police say 2 officers shot 22-year-old John Crawford III of Fairfield.
He went around the corner. He wasn't gone for maybe 5 minutes on the telephone. the next thing I know, we were all being shoved out the store, saying someone was just shot.
We spoke to Crawford's girlfriend, who says he was in town for a cookout and they went to Walmart to get supplies to make s'mores.
It wasn't on by no means. We were playing, walking through the store. I even grabbed him by his shirt where you could see his waistline. He didn't have anything on him at all.
These are the two officers involved in the shooting last night, Sergeant David Darko and Officer Sean Williams. Williams was involved in a deadly shooting in 2010. We were there when Beaver Creek police shot and killed 45-year-old Scott Brogley after officers say Brogley was chasing his wife with a kitchen knife. That shooting was ruled justified. But the Crawford's family, they don't believe officers should have shot him.
He didn't do anything wrong. We walked in Walmart together, and apparently we didn't walk out of Walmart together.
Beaver Creek Police asked the Attorney General's office to do its own criminal investigation. They accepted, but Beaver Creek Police do say through their preliminary investigation, the officers acted appropriately.
Beaver Creek, Ohio, right near Dayton, the suspect was killed. Another person ended up dying just trying to get
out of here.
And we just got done talking with his family. They tell us that he was only holding on to a fake gun last night. Now taken to the hospital. The mother of his two children says she was on the phone with him the entire time.
Just for the police that you weren't listening, he was telling you that it wasn't real. The gun wasn't even real. And he just lost his life from the police.
This is crazy. He's just, they're just there to get stuff to make freaking s'mores. He's just playing around with it, but he might not have wanted to do that, but you don't think you're going to get killed for something like that. He's swinging it around, but he's looking at something in that aisle. He didn't point it at nobody.
What's going on?
Gunshot through the store. Police officer here, they're on the scene.
Ridiculous. This is the deadly Beaver Creek Wal-Mart, where these two incidents happened within 10 years of each other. That's where the police came up right here. You can see in the first clip that I shared that people came along through here. They were being questioned right here. We were in the area the day before the Benjamin, the shooting, November 23. I go to Staunton Optical to pick up my glasses, and then we went over. To over there to get some drinks.
I'ma come through blasting with a magnum. Want some of my drugs where you can't have none. Fuck Walmart, 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 fuck Walmart.
Subscribe to my channel.